What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Lava Trooper here. I believe it is the fourth episode now, and I am excited to get back on here and get some more progress done. So today I got a few plans in store for what we're gonna do for this episode. So right away, I'm gonna get started here. We got a little bit of progress done on the base here on the last episode, episode 3. And we didn't quite get finished, so we got basically the main structure and the little entry, whatchamacallit, whatever you want to call this thing, the entryway. We got that done anyway, and we got pretty much the whole outside here done all the way around the edge. We need to do a little bit more decoration with it in the future, but for now it's a pretty good start, I think. So what we need to go ahead and do today, off camera I did a little bit of work up here. I think what I'm going to do for the ceiling here is just put some half slabs across the top of this area, and then we'll have to do something here with some sort of lighting so we don't have mobs and all that kind of stuff in our base here. So we'll do something on the ceiling, we'll throw that on, and I want to put something different besides sand down here on our floor, because walking around in the sand really just isn't too comfortable. So we gotta throw down something a little nicer for our floor here, especially in our bedroom here. You know, when I get out of bed in the morning and step in a bunch of sand, it's not always the nicest thing squishing between your toes when it's cold sand in the morning. Even though the lava keeps things pretty warm around here, sand still gets pretty cold at night. So we gotta touch some of that stuff up. So once we get finished up with that, I'm going to throw together a pretty basic storage system here. So I think I want to put some chests and stuff in this area here and get some organization going, so that way in the end of this episode or later in this episode I'm going to do a little mining session. So that way once we get our storage thing up here, we'll have plenty of space to put all the stuff that we gather when we're out mining. So I'm going to go ahead and get started doing a little work on the ceiling here and make some progress with that. Wow, do I feel stupid. So I've been smelting up cobblestone in order to get my materials for pretty much everything I've been building in this base so far. And I ran out of coal earlier in my furnaces and was trying to figure out, or thinking about going mining to get more coal so I could keep smelting my stone and stuff. And then I kind of realized how stupid I was being, because this entire time my whole base here has been surrounded by tons and tons and tons of really good fuel sources. So made up myself a few buckets here, and I'm just gonna grab a few buckets full of lava, and we're gonna take these back inside the base here, and I'm gonna try not to dump lava everywhere. We're gonna throw these into our furnaces. Cool, we even get the bucket back. Perfect. And in case anyone didn't know, 1 bucket of lava should smelt up an entire stack of blocks, or at least most blocks. I don't know if the burn time might be a little bit different for different blocks, but 1 bucket of lava should smelt up an entire stack of blocks. So now that I thought of that idea after using coal for a little while here, it should be a heck of a lot easier to smelt up all the stone that I've been using to build this base and use it for cooking food and whatever kind of other stuff we need to smelt up or anything like that. So in case anyone else didn't know that, there's a nice little tip for you. Bucket of lava makes a super awesome fuel source. You can smelt up tons of items here, and I went ahead and put most of the ceiling on here so far. I do need to finish up some of the work on the outside there, so I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of that. And I also, yeah, I will finish up the rest of this here and be back when I get done with that.
jeez. I suck at Minecraft. What the heck? Where the heck is this block go? Let's try that one. Yay! We did it! Anyway.
Alright, everyone. What is up? I am back after quite a bit of work, so as the sun goes down here and the moon comes up, you can see our whole little peninsula here starts to light up, which is kind of cool looking, I think. So I got this whole roof finished off here. I'll jump up here real quick just to kind of show you. Dang it, come on. If I can show you how I can't play this game at all. So I went ahead and slabbed off the whole roof. For one reason, to basically make this whole roof mob proof, and I want to add a couple slabs to the tops of these, I think, too. So the whole roof is spawn proof, which I like, and also I think the slabs add a nice little trim around the outside of the roof here, so I think that's pretty cool. So I got that finished up. I went ahead and threw a couple of windows in, some glass in these windows around the outside. Went ahead and threw a little design here into the entryway just to kind of add a little bit of texture to this. And something else I think is pretty cool that you may have just caught a sneak peek of at the top of my screen here is the floor. So I went ahead and I went with a lava and clear glass floor, and I have the, like I said, Optifine I have on here, and with the connected glass textures, so it gives this really cool, really clear look at the whole floor here. And I figured, you know what, if we're gonna make a series about all this lava stuff, why not make some use out of it, right? So I went ahead and took quite a while actually, because I had to put a source block in every single one of these blocks on the floor here. So I think that's pretty cool. It also gives off a bunch of light, so I don't need to have any torches or any of that kind of stuff on the walls anymore. And the glass is spawn proof as well for mobs, so shouldn't have any problems with mobs or anything like that in here. I think I'm going to probably leave this entryway open. In the here, I don't think I'm really going to put a door or anything on for now. Maybe I'll add some stairs up in here, something to add a little shape to this. Maybe I could put a couple torches out here though. I don't really like the look of the torches very much, so I try to stay away from those, but you could see how maybe a couple torches here look. Not really a big fan of the torches, so I think I'm gonna scratch that idea for now. Maybe we'll come up with something to put a little bit more light outside here so we don't have a lot of things spawning on there. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep here real quick so I don't get snuck up on at all again. And then something else I should mention real quick here is I threw together a just pretty basic bunch of chests here. I guess I'm not even really going to call it a sorting system, but something real simple, be easy to get in and out of everything. I got a bunch of lava buckets there from digging all that lava up, or scooping it up, or whatever you want to call it. And then I just threw some furnaces, I guess, how you say it, furnaces down here. Started melting up some of the ores and stuff I had. And just a couple of crafting benches, you know, keep everything nice and simple in here. So threw this together, and now I'm gonna do some more mining because I'm pretty low on resources. I got a couple diamonds in one of those dungeons, I think, or something along those lines before, and I want to try to get some more diamonds so we can get a few things going with some better tools and maybe get an enchanting table and some other of that kind of stuff set up. So I will go and do some mining, and I'm gonna show you guys what I did along for that trip, and we'll see what we can do. Oh man. First death of the series. That is a bummer. Alright, well, I guess I got to hurry up and go back and get those diamonds back. The big thing I was going out looking for. Actually, let's be smart about this here instead of being an idiot, and we'll sleep first so it's not nighttime when we get there. Alright, well, first death was bound to happen eventually, so I guess what better time than when I'm holding a bunch of diamonds that I want. Well, I guess it's not a bunch, but I do want to get more diamonds, or I want the diamonds that I already got because I want to make an enchanting table first of all, and I also want to get a diamond pickaxe because those two things are going to help us out with being able to do a bunch more stuff as we go through this series. So I want to be able to get some of this obsidian and be able to get to the nether. Probably maybe in the next episode we'll make a little adventure into the nether and go start some new stuff in there. And I want to be able to get an enchanting table so I can get a little bit better tools here, so it'll be a little easier for me to make some progress with building and mining and gathering up resources and things like that. So if I can find where this village was and hopefully get my stuff back before it despawns. So I'm gonna run over there really quick and hopefully I'll meet up with you guys when I find my stuff. So alright guys, so I'm coming up on the crash site here. Oh, okay. Whew. Perfect. The diamonds are still there, which is awesome. Looks like most of my stuff pretty much survived. Whew, that was a close one, guys. I'm really glad that we didn't lose anything important here. So let me go ahead and throw my armor back on really quick. Grab something to eat before I die. Look around to make sure I don't get blown up by anything else. Alright, I think it's pretty much everything. There's a couple more. Some food, some torches. What else? I do not need that right now. I don't need that. Let's see. What else can I drop to pick up these torches? Let's go with sticks. And I don't want that. Grab those. Don't care about that. Keep the wheat. Cool. Alright, well, the whole reason I came back to this village in the first place is actually right here. Now, funny enough, it's right there when I turn on the corner. So, like I just mentioned before, I wanted to get an enchanting table, and of course with an enchanting table, we're going to need to gather up some of these books so that I can make a little better enchanting setup deal here. That, what the heck is going on with my inventory here? Alright, get out of there. Give me the books. Perfect. Anyway, yeah, so I want to get excuse me, get a better than the tier 1. So I want to get, oh cool, more books up here. I want to get as many books as I can so I can make a full level enchanting station right off the bat and get some better tools, maybe a little better armor, so hopefully next time a creeper sneaks up behind me, I won't get exploderated quite as badly as I did there. So alright, I'm gonna gather myself up back together here, get back to the base, and put all my things away here. So alright, so I'm back from what I would consider a pretty successful mining session. We got a ton of iron and gold and all kinds of redstone, lapis, all that kind of stuff, and most importantly, we finally got a couple more diamonds. So now I can build up an enchanting table, get some picks and all that kind of stuff. So had quite a few really interesting times along to that mining session. Actually died once through that process, so that was a little bit of a bummer, but you know I was bound to die on this series eventually, so got snuck up on by a creeper, but luckily we got back in time to get all our stuff, which was awesome. And yeah, got a bunch of cool stuff, so I've got things pretty well organized in here now. Just kind of run through some of my chests. I kind of started to split stuff out, so it's a little bit easier to find, which will be cool for the future, being a little bit easier to find things and get more projects going. So yeah, I really hope you guys liked that footage of the little mining adventure I went on there. And this is gonna have to be it for this episode 4 here today, because I'm running out of time to finish up my recording for this. So I'm gonna have to finish up here, guys, and hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know, give me some support. I would really appreciate that. But until next time, it's time for me to get going.